Give y'all a little bit of time. Give you a little bit of time. There we go. Hey, y'all. We're going to get us a reading for Pisces, of course. For Pisces, for Pisces. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's fighting back. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? But, well, thank you. I'm happy I can help bring the smile. That's love. That's love. Look up. We're going to get us a reading. Pisces, 12 house energy, of course. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I just cut the deck. We're going to get into it. I was being random with these cards, right? I'm going to see if they're going to say something. I grabbed the mindful. Well, thank you. I'm glad you found me too. Glad we found each other. Well, I was being random with the cards tonight. I'm a little tired of the same old energy that keep on coming out with these same old people now. Although I know that it may eventually still end up back on that side, we gonna see what else we can get, right? So I got the Mindful Info Oracle card. And the first one I'm using. See if we have any messages for Pisces. We have check in and release. Check in says when you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier, excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. And release is you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving it. So I feel like right now you might be doing a whole lot of reassessing, not only with yourself, but also the people around you with this checking in. Because I feel like you're noticing the difference. And what I mean by noticing the difference is like things just not adding up anymore. Things aren't comfortable anymore. Certain things you're no longer willing to accept. Hey, certain things you're no longer willing to accept. And with this release following behind that, I'm feeling like it's a lot of different things that you're deciding to go ahead and move forward with letting go of, you know, when it comes to these people, places, and things. And also these behaviors. Like, again, you really reassessing yourself. In the next card you had open up. Open up says you are being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So I feel like, right, what this is telling me is that you have been through different things in the past. And because you have been through different things, you have closed off certain aspects of yourself, especially when it comes to dealing with different people, different environments. Like, I really feel like it's due to the past experience that you have had that you shut down. And therefore, it's like you've cut yourself off from friends. You've cut yourself off from family. You've cutting yourself off from different environments. And what I mean, like, because with your discernment being at the level that it is, you know what you should and should not accept right now. But, you know, again, it's like cleaning out the closet. You know what I mean? With this lighting up on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, say you're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you've allowed these different things that you have been through to more so shut you off, where you really don't trust. It's what it is. It's like you don't trust people. And I'll go a little bit deeper with you. It's not even the fact that you don't trust people. You don't trust yourself enough to judge people in the proper manner so that you're able to decipher who should be in your life and in your energy and who should not. I feel like you've grown this distrust, or you developed this distrust due to, you know, you feeling like you made the wrong decision in the past when it came to different things that you either allowed or people that you allowed, you know. And again, with these environments, it's like doing things although you really didn't want to do them, like, but just because, you know, your friend want to do them or something. Like, it's just, yeah. And with this open up, I also feel like this is something that you touching bases with people on. Like, you're letting people know. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. With this opening up, though, it's like you're letting people know how you feel. You know what I mean? So it's not just you letting people go and not saying nothing. You're actually addressing the issue. It's not changing the fact that you're releasing them, but you're definitely not leaving them confused on the position that they are in or what they have done wrong, if that makes sense. I feel like this has a lot to do with your boundaries. You know, you're being a lot more clear and direct with your boundaries. And a lot of people just not fitting the criteria anymore. You have detached. I told you, you still separating yourself. It says you are being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work and let go of your attachment to it. So I feel like, again, like I said, this has a lot to do with when you're forgiving these people. Don't forgive these people or these situations and still hold on to them. Like, actually let them go, you know. And what I mean by hold on to them, it's like you've already had the conversation, but yet you still feel a certain type of way in the inside, you know. You still feel however it is that you may be feeling about the situation. It's like if you have letting it go, you know. Yes. And you have abundance. And so there's just like, you know, I be feeling like a lot of these different reads be like continuations from past reads and stuff like that. Kind of like it's an ongoing story, right? Because with this abundance falling into play, it says you are being asked to open up to abundance, to believe that you are deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's all on its way. And that's how these readings has been going for a while now. You know, that your abundance is basically attached to your peace. So your abundance is attached to you separating yourself from different things. What it's beginning to look like is that you began to hold on to a lot of different things and a lot of different people in your life where it was affecting, you know, the way that you were able to manifest the things that you were able to manifest. It's like, granted, because you are blessed with abundance, you have always been able to seem to make a way, no matter how restricted of a position that you were in. It's still like the magnitude of the things that you were able to manifest. You know, it's like you should not have to work as hard as what you've had to work in the past. You're welcome. And you also have slow down. It says life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. Hey, and it begins with check-in. So again, like I said, you're doing a whole lot of checking in with yourself and reassessing. You know what I mean? It's a lot of y'all even working on thinking of more before you speak now. You know, everything is more so expanding, it's growing, like all the way down to your communication. But in order to expand in these different areas, you being urged to release certain parts of old bad habits, old toxic ways, old toxic people, old toxic habits. Like, you know, whatever your vices is, you know what I mean? And with that open up, again, you might actually need some type of assistance from somebody else. You never know, you know what I mean, who can help you, even with like simple conversations or whatnot. It may even simply be just letting you know that you are not the only person in the position that you are in right now, because you might feel a sense of isolation, you know. But it's like open up, and once you open up with it, detach from it, like let it go. You know what I mean? Again, your abundance is like depending on this. So stop moving so fast with everything, or even expecting everything to move so fast. Like, everything happens in steps, and most of the time it's like gradual steps. Like, I feel the need to tell you to stop judging yourself so harshly. Like, nobody is perfect, you know, like nobody is going to just, you know, like, it don't happen like that, babe. It don't happen like that. Be more patient with yourself, because I feel like what you're noticing is that everything kind of works out, you know, it eases itself out. So even in moments when you decide to stress over situations or worry yourself or even harden yourself in other areas, it's like things still don't happen any faster than what they're supposed to. Therefore, you know, if you just more so move with faith, like, you know, your main goal in the end, and stay focused no matter what, you know, maybe you won't be so focused on the time that it's taking you. Because it's like, realistically, if you were to get things done at a rapid rate like what you're requesting, then you'd probably have to go back over it and fix some things, fix the kinks all over that. It's being given to you so spread out the way it is, so that you are able to digest, you know, the bits and pieces that you need to take in order to form the bigger picture that you are trying to make. Again, with patience. You need to be patient with yourself, not only with yourself, but other people. Understand that when you have bad days and different things like that, like your attitude might be thrown off, you might want to be don't want to be bothered, and then you come across people who express this same behavior. That is how energy works. They're feeling the exact same things that you feeling. You don't want to be bothered. They don't want to be bothered either. But yet, you guys find yourself having to coexist. Like, be more patient with that. Be more understanding with that. You know, like, don't take things so personal. It's all not personal. I'm gonna maybe go across one more time. You have step back. Step back says you are being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so that you can get the perspective needed. So that comes along with you checking in. You may have to step back from certain situations so you can fully see it the way that you need to see it, or feel it the way that you need to feel it. Give me more on this release. Also understand when you overplaying your part. And the way this patience just shot out, and it shot out in reverse. So we read it, right, in the upright. It says you are being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you are strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. But that came out in reverse, and that's clarifying release. So understand that you have certain things that are more important that you need to be dealing with right now. So with this patient, you need to be patient with yourself and forgiving yourself and loving on yourself and understanding yourself. But with this releasing things, it's things that you need to get up out your space right now. Not tomorrow, but today, immediately. You need to remove it. You need to release it. Whatever it is that you holding on to. What is this with this open up? In other words, he didn't do it, the devil did it, so let's forgive him. What are you talking about, Robert? I judge myself at 35 years. I'm not going to let these witches try to attack me, not now that I have Lord in my life and I am really connected to the Lord. If you're really connected to the Lord, then you will understand that ain't nothing no witch can do with you. Ain't nothing nobody can do with you. No, nothing like that. They were only able to attack you because you were unaware of what was going on. But what they say, vengeance is the Lord. Let it go. Just like I just told you, release it. When worried about who they had operating through them, when it comes to no, it wasn't them, the devil did it and all, we ain't making no excuses is what we said, especially when it came to this. We said we checking in, we releasing shit, we opening up about it, and we detaching from it is what we said, because our abundance depend on it. My bad. Almost got me slipped up. You threw me off now. Let that go. We ain't worried about that, Robert. And if you is, you got to step back and do some more reassessing, do some more healing. We ain't, no. You are being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It is okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. And with that open up, you had protection. It came out in the reverse, right? So with this protection coming out in the reverse on top of this opening up, it's like, be vulnerable. Stop feeling like, if you express yourself that you're not going to get the response that you want, or you're not going to get the reaction that you want, or anything like that. It's certain situations, or in all situations, you have to release control like that. You can't control how something is going to go. The only thing that you can control is how you show up in, the equation of it. It's like you can dictate. No, you can explain something to the best of your abilities or show up in a certain way, super duper firm. But it's like, if a person is not able to receive that, then they just simply not able to receive it. It don't have anything to do with you. It's them. What is this detach? So again, be vulnerable though, because a person not going to be able to be honest with you either, even, present themselves in the manner that you're asking if you don't allow it. You have reassessed. It says you are being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. So that's what's happening with this detaching. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you. You letting go of things that do not make you happy. You letting go of things that are more so cluttering your space. What's with this abundance? You have speak up. It says what you are not saying. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. But that was in the reverse. So maybe something with your abundance has to do with you holding your tongue. With you being vulnerable, you need to learn to pick the words that you use to express yourself a lot better. I always say, nobody wants to deal with anybody with a nasty attitude. Even nasty acting people do not want to deal with other nasty acting people. you know. And same as, just because somebody is presenting themselves in a specific type of way don't mean that you have to present yourself in that manner either, especially when it's them, you know, operating within their lower nature. So you might need to learn to control your tongue a little bit more. I can see you talking yourself out of your money, or talking yourself out of positions where you would have been able to stand firm, or they would have been beneficial for you if only you keep your damn mouth closed. Stop running that mouth like that. Pick your words. It's always mindful to remember, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing. Know when to shut up. And you have connect. Clarifying this, slow down. It says you are being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around other people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. So slow down and connect, right? You need to check in on what's going on around you and step back from it so you can assess it properly. You need to release what is not serving you and release it quickly. You do not have time to waste time. You need to open up and be more vulnerable. Stop feeling like you need to protect yourself, especially when it's like coming to how you feel. You know what I mean? I'm getting to feel like you might do more bottling up of your emotions versus expressing them. You only express them once you know the cap is about to blow off. Once things are about to hit the roof, that's when you want to say what you need to say. But then it comes out so fucked up because you done let all this anger and everything else swell and dwell with it. And that's not even really how you mean. The way that you are coming across is like it's making you no different from the people that you're trying to get the message to. So therefore, you guys are canceling each other out. You have detach and reassess. So once you done made these observations, you separate these different things from you that is no longer serving you, and then reassess what you have going on. You know what I mean? See if it's something else that you need to remove more. See if it's something that you overlooked, you know, because your abundance has a lot to do with the way that you communicate. And I'm getting communicate from this with this speaking in reverse because, again, like I said, you need to know when to be quiet sometimes, but you also need to know how to listen. I hear that, what do they say? You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You know, calm down. Ain't nobody gonna run you. We already got it understood that you ain't gonna let nobody run you. There ain't everybody not trying to run you. Like, chill down. And it say slow down and connect. Hey, thank you. And you got a line in the bottom of the deck. You know what I mean? This is how you're aligning yourself. This is how you're balancing out your energy. This is part of your healing process. With you being able to take these steps, you know, before moving forward on a situation. Hey. Look, not necessarily be humble, because what I be trying to get y'all to understand is that y'all be putting it in their face without even trying. You simply being you. You simply surviving all the obstacles that has been placed in front of you and making that shit look real easy. You know what I mean? It's like you humble because you humble. Being humble ain't even something that you got to try. That's something that they got to work on because they the assholes. They the one that feel a certain type of way about your blessings. You know what I mean? So it's like you, it ain't even about them. My mama always told me that, you know what I mean, people gonna feel a certain type of way about you, whether you doing good or you doing bad. It's certain things that you can't control. That was the same thing with talking. They gonna talk about you whether you doing good or bad. Here, let them talk. That be for real. Some people just be, and you gotta understand sometimes that you deal with people that just simply want your attention. You know what I mean? And when you have people that feel like they don't have attention or they don't get enough attention or they crave attention, they'll try to do anything, like good, bad, ugly, whatever. They've been got in front of you and said something that they know they self was a complete lie, just so that you would address it as being a lie, so you could invest some type of energy into them. Like, people be tripping. So let me get some words checking on this main energy, and then it flipped around. We have imprisonment in the reverse. So look, courthouse. So somebody might be getting out of jail or something like that. I don't know why they just came like that. Somebody might be getting some type of paperwork that they won, some type of court case, or you know, something is going to be settled. Either way it go with this imprisonment in the reverse, somebody is not getting locked up. And even if they was locked up, they are being released now. You have thoughts in the reverse. So this may be something that's coming from far left field. Somebody may have given up hope to a certain degree or something like that. What is this? I understand that even with this imprisonment, since this is you being caught in your own thoughts, you know what I mean? Or we already got the touching bases on the whole spiritual court thing the other day too. You know what I mean? This could be a lot. You have house, which is going to speak of somebody's foundation, like where they come from. That was courtship, but so somebody might be being released from a relationship or something like that, some type of partnership. Hell, it might even be your family when it comes to this house. Maybe somebody just turned 18 or got grown or something, left the house. You have despair. So I'm telling you, even like with this energy, it's like somebody getting kicked out of a house or somebody losing a house or something like that. Somebody never thought that you were going to be able to come back for this the way that you came back. This may have been a situation where maybe somebody passed away and you had some things that was inherited that was supposed to go to them, but they was in prison or something like that. And it's like now they being released and everything is being given back to them. Therefore, it's leaving somebody else in poverty. Understand, be able how to aware of how to flip or switch these roles, because like I keep telling y'all, we dealing with a lot of different things in the spiritual too. So a lot of people is going to spiritual court, and that's how they finding out that they is getting karma the way that they getting karma, because of all of these seeds that they done sown, all of these bad decisions. And you have some people where it's like they were making bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. They never tried to tap in with themselves. So understand how special you are. Like even with them cards that I just said up here, the mere fact that you know that you need to check in with yourself in order to move forward and everything like that. And you have sudden wealth. I'll go ahead and put that up there. Yeah, so somebody is feeling a certain type of way about you releasing yourself or you being set free and you actually being successful. We got main male in the bottom of the deck. Change to wealthy man. Okay, masculine energy. Do you hear me? Main male change to wealthy man. This a masculine energy right here, baby. This is definitely a masculine energy. This is about a man. I don't know if you done did sometime or he did sometime. I might even be ahead of time in the future. He might not even done got released yet, or however this go. Either way it go, when he come home, he got some things that's due to him. Or when he get up out of whatever jam it is, whatever type of confinement, he got something coming to him. And you have gift in the reverse, clarifying this imprisonment. So it was a bad, like, circumstance, a bad event, you know, that may have caused somebody to be in prison. Even if somebody wasn't necessarily in prison per se, let's say that somebody was trapped inside of their mind because of the different obstacles that they had to face, or, you know, it's something to it. It's something to it. Like I said, you very well could have been trapped inside your mind. You have mature man. And it's weird because I'm going to put it back, but you got courtship in the bottom of the deck. The feel that I just was getting is like somebody daddy or something like that was messing with their girlfriend, or somebody's family member that's older than them was dealing with somebody that they was dealing with, or they was courting, or it's some type of messiness with this. I'm going to take that change because it popped out on the table like that. So, yeah, like I said, this imprisonment, this situation that was, what do they say? Unfortunate series of events. Yeah, this is getting ready to change. Somebody might even be moving, get a new vehicle or something, or moving to a higher class position or setting, or what's this change? You have journey, yeah. So somebody, it's like you're deciding to do things a different way. You're taking a different route. Maybe you used to be in a fast life, or somebody used to be in a fast life for a little bit, you know, and it got them in some trouble. So they deciding to do things a different way this second time around. Somebody is definitely thinking about leaving home or leaving home. Either they could be driving somewhere or they could be catching a train. Either way it goes, somebody is definitely packing their stuff up. Like they releasing their stuff from this prison. Again, like I said, this prison could even be this home. You know, I mentioned that in the beginning of the read. For real. I don't know if it's my lack of understanding the way you communicate or what. I think it is, because I think it is. Maybe I'm not understanding. I'm going to give it a little bit longer. What's this journey? Change of journey. So this change of journey could have even been the change of path that you were deciding to take. You have main female here. So even with it flipping back, this could have been a feminine energy that was more so trapped in some type of partnership. They're trapped within a marriage or some type of dynamic. Again, you know we're dealing with energy, so this can be taken all different kinds of ways. But what is this courthouse? What's this? You have family room and mature man. So with this family room, this letter or whatever it is, this court judgment, this information may be something that was discussed amongst the family, but it was kept quietly. There may have been some things going on in secret when it comes to this mature man. What's this mature man? You have coffin in the reverse. So it may have been something that this mature man was supposed to put an end to that they did not. That, you know, it was something that should have been laid to rest. Oh, lovers. Stop playing with me. I told you. It's something going on with this. So this man should have been stopped dealing with somebody, but he did not stop dealing with them. He still chose to be in some type of engagement with somebody. And with these thoughts in the reverse, you have poverty. So it's like this person never thought that the decisions that they were making would land them in poverty, would land them out on the streets, would actually cost them. And understand, like I said, with energy, how this is switching back and forth. It's going back and forth between this masculine energy that's getting sudden wealth, getting released and getting sudden wealth. And it's also going to a feminine energy who is separating herself from a situation or being released from some type of partnership or some type of marriage or something like that. And it's seeming like she may be getting rewarded as well too. But somebody is in poverty, you know, and this person didn't even think that things would play out more so the way it was. So understand that with this feminine energy, I'm really getting that it may have been some type of infidelity with a partner or something like that. She ended up winning this court case. Therefore, she is taking everything, you know what I mean, and leaving this masculine in poverty. Yeah, you have occupation in the reverse. So somebody may have lost a title or lost a position. Wealthy man. Let me get the last. Toil and labor. So it's almost like it's giving the feel that another person is not even thinking about being broke. You know what I mean? And they quitting their job or they letting go of something. Like with this occupation in the reverse, letting go of a title. And then you have the wealthy man, though. It bounces back and forth in the upright and toil and labor. So maybe somebody is going to have to give up something that they was hoping that they would more so reap benefits of when it came to doing some type of hard work or something like that. Because, you know, toil and labor speaks of working for little pay and different things like that. What is this house? So you have message, but it came out sideways. So it's maybe you're getting ready to receive a letter, or this may have even been something that somebody blocked from you, some type of information about a house or where you come from or something like that. Maybe somebody was supposed to give you something or send something off and they didn't. You got judication in the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you know that judication is going to speak of like a mediator, like somebody with a non-biased position. Hey, with a non-biased position, you know what I mean? That's mediating a situation. You have distant horizons. So again, maybe this is something that's coming in, something that you have not received yet. What's this? Distant horizons. Mature woman. You got the mature woman and the mature male out here. Message of concern. Marriage. Yep. Somebody might be getting a divorce or separating themselves from somebody. Because you have message of concern and then you have marriage. Or somebody might even be finding out that somebody else was, you know, they was creeping with somebody or whatnot. Because as we got it understood, like I said, we have a masculine energy that was dealing with somebody else, like somebody daddy or something that was messing with their girlfriend, or somebody that they was in some type of courtship with, somebody they was talking to, or something like that. It's really feeling like somebody may have got incarcerated or whatnot, and somebody was doing some sneaking behind their back. You have pathway in the reverse, yeah. House, didn't get a message, distant horizons, mature woman, pathway in the reverse. So this may even speak of somebody not necessarily knowing which way they are going to go. You know what I mean? I really feel like all of this is happening within maybe like a family dynamic. It's something about a family. A mature woman and a mature man, and I'm feeling like this wealthy man might be a child or something like that, and then this main female is the female that he was dealing with. But yeah, somebody gonna get a message about these pathways being blocked. And you, with this despair, this judication in reverse on this despair, it's like it ain't nothing that nobody can do to help this person. You know what I mean? I feel like when it boils down to picking sides, they got an unfavorable side. You have expectation, privileged lady, an official person. Hey, so let's say like you come from a privileged family, you know what I mean? And I don't know what was being provided to this woman or whatnot, you know, in order for her to play the role that she was playing or however this may go. But it seemed like some things is expected to change. It almost feels like you have somebody that didn't necessarily want to work. You know what I mean? They just wanted to be taken care of. And it seems like you have somebody that was actually taking care of them, but it seemed like it was going on more so in secrecy. And now it's coming out. What is this sudden wealth? You have thief in the reverse, something that somebody can't take from you. Something that somebody couldn't steal. This great fortune. And see, like I said, this is something that you may or may not even know. You might not even know that it's certain things that's owed to you. You know. And you got main male in the reverse. Courtship. So it's something, like I said, about somebody's partner changing. And somebody is really concerned about it. The coming together of somebody. And it seems like when they come together with somebody, they're going to get high honors or something like that. Maybe you might be getting lined up to, you know what I mean, be in position with somebody that more so matches your caliber. And you got message of concern with concern. And you have child. So somebody might be getting a message about a child or something like that with this unexpected income, marriage, false person, bad health. Hey, y'all always got so much going on. So much going on, y'all. I didn't mean to pull them back down. And my regular cards. Hey, well, Bobby Hammond say, y'all all right? All right. Y'all all right? I'm trying to check in on y'all. Make sure we got going on. We got going on. I don't know what these folks had going on, but it seems like it's a whole lot coming out. It's a whole lot coming out. What y'all got going on today? It seems like y'all exposing people or something like that. Like things is hashing themselves out and you just calling a spade a spade. Like for real. It's quite interesting. I know that's right. You damn sure ain't taking no victim roles though. You ain't felt sorry yet. What else we got? I'm trying to watch the time because I still gotta get ready to go somewhere. I just had a little time, so I had to jump on here with y'all. No victims at all. At all. Baby, when I say straight bosses, y'all is not playing. Y'all is not playing at all. And y'all doubling down on the demanding your respect. Like, it ain't even to be questioned, for real. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, you got Two of Swords first card out. And we know that the Two of Swords speaks of somebody thinking, like being in a position where they're thinking. They may be sitting still in their mind, but they have to make a decision. Somebody is really thinking about a choice that they have to make. And with this Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's something that they're holding on to tightly. Tightly, real tight. It's like, it's something with what they have to give. Like somebody is very frugal. Like they don't want to give anything. It don't matter how much they have. They could have $100 and they don't even want to give $1. You know what I mean? With this Eight of Pentacles, this is going to speak of something that somebody has more so done over and over again. I'm feeling like this other person feels as if they have worked for their stability or something like that. You know, they had to put in a lot of work or a lot of time in order to achieve whatever it is that they wanted. With this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this is speaking of somebody turning down an offer. Maybe somebody tried to give them something where they knew that they were worth way more than what was being offered. You know what I mean? So no, somebody did not accept that with this heartbreak on the bottom. Yeah. You got Four of Wands, which speaks of celebrations. It could even be like a party or a coming together of something, like joining a community, but it speaks of like a celebration. Might be a small celebration, a small achievement. Either way it goes, it's still an achievement. You have the Magician. So maybe this Magician is the person that tried to make this offer, this person that's being manipulative, this person that's trying to use things to their advantage is what this seems. You have the Death card in the upright, which speaks of endings, you know, a cycle coming, like, well, the cycle coming to completion is more so like the World card, but this Death card is still going to speak of like death and regeneration. So something ending only for something new to be able to begin, like old doors closing so that new doors can open, you know. I'm feeling like somebody may have been blocking, blocking your energy. I ain't gonna take these cards, but I'm gonna still show them to you. You got the Four of Pentacles with the Five of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody was trying to hold on too tightly, like causing conflict between your stability is what it is. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. So your good karma. It's like somebody was trying to prevent you from getting something that was definitely owed to you. Something that you worked for, something that you were destined for, like it was yours. What better way to say you a hater? You got Queen of Swords in the reverse. So this is going to speak of somebody with clouded judgment, especially when it comes to their emotions. This is definitely somebody who make emotion-based decisions because they feel a certain type of way. They don't tap in with their mental and think with their mind. It's somebody who lacks common sense. And with this Two of Wands clarifying this Two of Swords, you know, somebody has to make a decision on how to move forward, on how to expand this situation. It's like somebody is at the threshold of accomplishing something. It's like it's in their grasp, but it's kind of like tying off the dead ends. I kid you not. Or it's something with some dead ends, clipping and burning them. It's you separating yourself from something or you making a choice. Like I said, it's almost like I hear somebody saying that they work too hard. You know, like they work too hard in order to be in the position that they in now, in order just to let it all go so easily. Like they want to fight for whatever it is. And with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like it's something with somebody's stability. It's something with codependency. Like somebody really just wants to hold on to somebody else, I feel like, because of the abundance that come along with them being in the energetic field of this person, the different things that you are able to do and bring to the table, you know. But it's like this person needs you codependent on them. Six of Pentacles in some way, shape, or form, and so that they can do that. You know, it's like they need you in a position where you're willing to give to them. But it's really seeming like it's something that you're not willing to do. I feel like you're beginning to realize that you're sacrificing so much by choosing the choices that you are making, which is why you have slowed down on just doing, like, I hear decision jumping. Yeah. But somebody is throwing off like another person's stability by putting them in a position of constantly having to help them, if that makes sense. And it seems like somebody is sitting on making the choice to cut somebody off, like no longer offering a help, or whatever it is. Because, this could be your love. This could be your kindness. This could be hell of ear, emotion, whatever it is. It's like somebody realizes that them offering to somebody else is actually throwing them off. It affects them in a negative way is what it seems like. And it's a lot of pentacles. Like, this is a lot of stability, a lot of earth energy. That's the Five of Pentacles in a reverse. So, the Five of Pentacles in reverse speaks of somebody who's recovering from some type of financial loss or some type of spiritual poverty or something like that. You may have had a situation where you were more so going through like the dark night of the soul, where it seemed like you couldn't catch a break, you know what I mean, for the life of you, no matter what you did. It's like obstacle after obstacle after obstacle was being thrown at you, but now things are starting to lighten up. I feel like it was certain lessons that you had to get. Now you're gaining the wisdom, but because you gain the wisdom, you're now aware of how to move, but you're also viewing things with a different sight where you can see, the mistakes that other people are making or their lack thereof awareness. Like, you able to see. You able to see. In which, like I said, you got yourself out of that hole, especially when it comes to your finances, your stability, in any way, shape, or form. And with this Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck, you're more so protecting yourself. You learned how to be on guard with certain situations, like what to look for, what is a concern, what is a red flag. Like, definitely made it out. You definitely made it out. What's this Eight of Pentacles? You have Three of Pentacles. So, the Three of Pentacles speaks of like collaborating, like teamwork, teaming up with somebody, getting some type of help. Somebody may have worked with another person. What is this? Seven of Wands, which speaks of somebody more so being defensive, being caught off guard by something. Okay, because I don't know why I keep thinking I see the Three of Cups. It's something. Okay. Yeah. So you have the King of Wands, which is going to speak of, this is a fire energy. This is somebody attractive. This is somebody who's very dominant in their role, like a leadership position. They know how to guide. They know how to take action. Courage, bravery, all of this. And you got the Sun card. This is also somebody who's very confident. With this Sun card, it speaks of happiness, joy, but also illumination. So I feel like somebody may have been working hard on some type of teamwork that they were doing, like defending the teamwork, defending, like trying to make it okay that they were actually teaming up with somebody who they knew that they was not supposed to be working with. This person may have defended this against different people. Like I said, if this is a family set, and it's like you have a family member that know that they was moving foul, and then when the rest of the family came to confront them about that, they tried to get all defensive, like they had right to be taking the action that they was taking. And again, this ain't got to be family. It could be a friend group. Hell, it ain't got to be effeminate. It could, a masculine could definitely be effeminate. Just understand, like we talking about the energy that this person is embodying. And I feel like with this Sun card, somebody is happy about the light that's being brought into this situation. It's like some things aren't being kept a secret anymore. It seems as if somebody's closet has come open. Look, Lovers on the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, somebody had a third party or something else that they was involved in. For real, for real. Now, Roberto, don't be talking to me about no doctor with no lot of money that want to hang out with you. I don't know if you a feminine or you a masculine, but I done seen you say something about somebody coming back to you multiple times. So that's what I'm saying with them first set of cards. You need to step back from your situation so you can reassess it, because it seems like you doing some bopping around here. You got to learn how to assess and navigate that energy a little bit better. or you're going to continuously get the same results. Like, focus on yourself. Don't worry about nobody else in what they coming with or what they not coming with. You know what I mean? Because when you get secure within yourself and you able to back yourself, it don't even matter what they coming with. Okay, effeminate. All right. So yeah, girl, let that go. Man, you gotta chill out with that, baby. You gotta be able to process that energy and assess that energy, because it be like you could have something that you hoping and wishing for, like let's say this dream relationship, and then you accumulate this man and he comes into your life, but you have not healed from the past relationship. Therefore, you're not even going to be able to hold on to what you do want, what you do desire. You know what I mean? And dismiss her ass. Dismiss her. If you already know the prize that somebody is getting, then don't even feel no certain type of way about them getting it. That's like toys for tots, baby. You done gave somebody your used toys. Let them have them. You ain't even play with them no more. You don't care about that no more. For real. So no, don't feel no certain type of way about her. Don't you let her be a witch and all the rest of that, because hey, whatever it is that she putting out, she definitely gonna get back. And my thing is, you just don't want to involve yourself in that at all. You know, let them get that karma. You don't involve yourself in that. Forget that. Especially if you got out of the situation with your heart. You know what I mean? You are absolutely fine, love. What's the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? You have the Queen of Cups. So with this offer that you decided to turn down because you knew that you were worth more, this is something that you were able to see. It's something that you intuitively knew. You know, this Queen of Cups is going to speak of somebody very emotionally balanced, somebody very compassionate, very empathic. You know what I mean? And therefore, I feel like you the type of person where you operate on the standards where you don't do things to people that you don't want done to you. And somebody took a risk, you know what I mean, in balancing things out, and it caused a tower moment. This Fool card. See, so I feel like you made a decision not even necessarily knowing the results that you were going to get. You just know that you didn't like the results that you already had. Like whatever situation it was that you was in, you know what I mean? You know you didn't like that shit. Therefore, you started to understand that it had to be something different. Yes, it's scary because you don't know exactly what it is, but you were willing to see. And everything came down. It set off a chain reaction. Look. That's this Ace of Swords, that mental clarity that you got, that new idea. Like I said, you knew you weren't a bad person. So if you don't put out, you know, this type of energy, then you damn sure don't deserve to receive it. And with this Three of Wands in the reverse, it's like you couldn't see this situation moving forward. You lacked foresight for this situation, for this person, for all of this. Because with this Page of Wands, it's like you couldn't find the inspiration to move forward after this Three of Swords situation, after your feelings was hurt or somebody betrayed you, or it's something that happened, you know, when it came to matters of the heart that made you feel a certain type of way. Therefore, you didn't give a damn what nobody was offering you. You didn't want it. You didn't want it. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You definitely reassessed this. You reassessed it. And you paid more attention to what you were investing into, if it was actually worth the investment. You know how sometimes it's like you get tired of continuously giving somebody the same information, or somebody calling with the same problems. It's like they just want your opinion or your input. They really don't want to fix anything. You know what I mean? And you was over that. You somebody who really wanted to target, you know, the issue so that you can fix that, and then you won't have to worry about the stuff in the long run. You was dealing with somebody or people, or even, like I said, this could be your family, where it's like they don't like to address things head on. They more so like to put band-aids on different situations. Hey. Hey. Yeah, let them, I promise you, let them go. You see what I said? Your abundance depend on it. You don't want that foggy energy. But with this magician and this ace of swords, you got some type of mental clarity. Like I said, that this person was not who they was presenting themselves is. This person actually, I'm going to call him a shapeshifter, and then I'm going to go deeper into that. What I mean when I say a shapeshifter with this person, this is, you ever met those people where they be fake in different environments, like they change who they are in order to fit into whatever setting it is that they in for that moment. You know what I mean? It might be from the way that they dress to the way that they talk to the different type of, like, just the way that they present themselves. It be like you, that is not you. You know what I mean? Like a fake it till you make it type vibe. It's like you began to see, like I said, that this person is not who you initially thought that they were, or a matter of fact, who they presented themselves as. And with this 10 of Pentacles, this speaks of stability. You know what I mean? Like ultimate stability. And I feel like that's what this person was juggling. They were juggling like their future with their present, if that makes sense. You know how they say, like, you work hard now, you can play later. Like, this is the type of person where they would go back and forth on what they actually wanted to invest in. And I mean, like, are you working for the future, or are you working to impress people now? You know what I mean? Are you working for longevity, for the investment, for your children, for the foundation, or are you working to make yourself look a certain type of way, to have the new cars, to have the shoes, have the clothes? You know what I mean? Like, is the work that you're doing really beneficial? And it's like this person will go back and forth. I feel like you always kept your eyes on the main prize. Like, you knew what your main goal was when it came to success, especially when it came to this generational wealth and different things like that, you know. And yeah, no, like I said, somebody was willing to let another person work, and they just wanted to present themselves as if they had it all. Kind of like, again, that privileged lady situation, you know, from the last deck. Privileged lady, privileged man. Either way it go, you know, somebody wanted to be taken care of. And you got this 4 of Swords energy, which is going to speak of somebody more so. I don't want to say being in isolation, but it's like you're off to yourself. Somebody is really in deep thought right now, and they're protecting themselves, which means that you might not necessarily be saying everything that you're thinking of, or speaking up on everything that you're coming across, or that you're figuring out. You know what I mean? It's like you in deep thought, but it seemed like the main reason that you're not speaking up is to avoid some type of conflict, or so that somebody won't try to get revenge against you or something like that. It's like you're dealing with a person where they don't necessarily care about other people's opinion. They feel like their opinion is like the golden law, you know, with this juggle. Yeah. Somebody is going back and forth right now. So I feel like maybe that's why this 2 of Swords came out, the first card in the deck, that you are placed in a position where you have to make a decision. You know what I mean? Like, you really need to sit with yourself and think about what it is that you're allowing these people to do, not only in your atmosphere, but like in your space, in your energetic field, like all of that. I always tell people, when it comes time, like your moment of truth, when you got to lay your head on your pillow at night, ain't nobody else there with you but you. Don't nobody else know how you feel but you. Don't nobody know them regrets but you. Like, you have to do things so that you are comfortable when it comes time for you to lay your head at night. That's going to be layman's term for having a heavy heart or not. If your heart is heavy or not. Like, you have to deal with that. So it's very important that you address the different things that you're addressing. Like, and I am so very proud of you for actually having the courage and being brave enough to speak up for yourself and to step up for yourself. Like, Y'all truly amazing for that, because it is not a lot of people, you know what I mean, that have the courage like this, especially when they have different things that has taken place to them when it comes to them being a child, you know. And what I mean by being a child, it's like, you know how when you're younger, it's like you have a place to stay in, so you can't really speak up for yourself, especially not if somebody feel like you're gonna be acting grown, you know what I mean, type of thing. It's like for a lot of y'all endured the different things that you had to as a child, and you still kept your, it's like something about your personality, like your innocence, but it's not even your innocence, because I get the feel like y'all was some grown ass kids. You know how you come across some kids and it's like it's an adult trapped in their body? It's like y'all was like that as kids, which is why you were misunderstood, or why you was given, you know, you were weird or you were different things like that. Yeah, because you understood more than most fucking adults. If I was an adult, I would think that you weird too. How was you 3 and you saying this or you saying that? How do you understand this? Like, how do you even know how to put these words together to form this sentence to tell me this? Yeah, get your little weird ass, get your little back. You know what I mean? Like, like for real. But again, the mere fact that you were able to stand firm within that and not let that change you, it's like it has grown to something so magnificent. Like, not a lot of people carry that quality. I promise you. So it's like, I'm super duper proud of you. Yes, love, most Pisces are very misunderstood. But it be that space age thinking that y'all have. Like, head be so in the clouds, and it's strange because it's like it actually makes sense, but with dealing with a lot of people, it be like people don't understand what they can't touch, what they can't see. Like, it's hard for a lot of people to believe without having facts, you know what I mean? And it's like you're the type of person where you just know shit, like you just feel it. Like, it's a whole lot of things that happen with y'all, especially Pisces, where it's like, how do you explain that? How did you know that? How did this happen? How did that happen? And y'all asses can't give no explanation on the how. So it's like, yeah, you get your little strange ass somewhere. Hey, absolutely weird in a good way. Because I promise you, once somebody get a whiff of you, I promise you they be hooked. They be hooked. Like, it be hard because it's the way that you are as well to allow somebody to get close. But once somebody get close, it be almost like Pepe Le Pew. You remember how she used to push him off of her and he used to like, it be it legit be like that. Like, it be hard for you to shake them people once you done got them people, or once they lock in on you, like for real, like real life special. Like, it's yes, very and that's fine with them Geminis too. I promise you, Geminis are very misunderstood too. I feel like too with people, like with Geminis touch bases. Like, when somebody hears Gemini, they automatically think of 2 faces. And one thing that I learned, especially with doing my deep diving on my spiritual journey is, yes, that can mean that a person has 2 personalities, but the twins is actually symbolic for a person have 1 footing in the spirit and 1 footing in the physical. They're actually the twins. They deal with communicating from the physical and the heavens, which lets me know that Geminis most of the time are like natural channelers. They're always an open line, which is why they have those dreams, the way that they have the dreams. And you know what I mean? Like, Geminis are very mystical too, but they're very misunderstood because they're an air sign too. So that's just like this Queen of Swords energy. You're operating without emotion. And most people, they get so stuck on how they feel. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck how you feel. Like, we getting to the facts. You know what I mean? And that's why y'all can come off as being harsh. Like, for real. Like, everybody they can't stomach that. I love me some Geminis though. Like, y'all mean asses. Hey, look, she said my born days. What you say, been there, done that. You know, y'all deal with communication though, and learning. Like, y'all got a lot to y'all. It just be, like I said, the different understandings that people have. Them Geminis, I like them. I just like them too because they so confident in who they are. Like, they don't care how nobody feel. You know what I mean? Hey, get with it or get lost type of energy. Like, and I love that because that's one thing that's hard to do, like staying within your power, especially up to date, especially when you know you're different, and how people try to point out the differences in different things like that. Said 228, that February. Yeah. Hey, y'all look, y'all, that's how I end up being on here for 3 hours before I know it, because we get throwing out conversations and stuff. I got 2 more lines to do. I got to get off of here in about 20 minutes, y'all. Look, let me finish. Hey, so with this 4 of Swords, somebody might be 44. 44 might be significant. But you have the 4 of Cups here too, which speaks of somebody being emotionally absent. This may even be you right now because, like I said, you're placed in a position where you have to make decisions that are not emotionally based. They're based around your stability. They're based around long-term goals, not only for you, but also for your family, you know. Not only your family that's here now, but the family that you leave behind. Children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren. It's like you setting the pace for people that you're not even going to meet, if that makes sense to you. Like, you have a big role that you playing. A big role that you're playing. And it's like different things are manifesting fastly. You know, like stuff is taking place fastly. Things are ending fastly. As quickly as something ends, something begins. You get fired, you get a new job offer. You don't fit the criteria, policy changes. It's like everything is adjusting and adapting to you. All you have to do is show up. All you have to do is show up. Hey, I promise you though, and I keep telling you that, he better have as much energy invested in you as you have in him. That's the only thing I'm gonna say to you. Because whoever him is, you real stuck right there right now, sweetheart. You gotta heal that heart. You gotta heal that heart for real. And with this Death card, this ending, this Chariot is coming up following this, which means that I feel like it has been an ending to your energy being so boggled, and now you have more so regained control of this situation by placing certain things to an end, and therefore it's enabling you to move forward. With this Hierophant energy, this is going to speak of spiritual authority. Like I said, as far as your discernment, your intuition, all of your gifts, all of your senses, like everything is tip top right now. You may have even seek some type of spiritual counseling. You might have a mentor or somebody that you get with. I hear that you pray with or something like that. This might be something that you're hiding, you know, that you don't let many people know that you have somebody who you consult with spiritually or different things like that. It might be for the fear of being judged. And you have the 9 of Cups, which speaks of satisfaction and self-fulfillment. Like you're happy about this, the action that you're taking. So maybe, yeah, if you want to keep your mentor secret, or, you know, whatever type of counseling or whatnot you're getting, if you want to keep it a secret if that makes you happy. You don't have to let anybody know anything that you're doing just yet. You know, if you keep it to yourself the longer too, then less likely somebody will have being able to ruin it or put their little stank energy on it or however, you know what I mean? You just, you separating yourself right now. Yep, with this 10 of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like this is after recovering from some type of ultimate ending, some type of betrayal or something like that. An inevitable ending with the 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, though. This is something that really bothered you, something that kept you up at night, maybe. Yeah, this situation like really tired you out, or something tired you out. Dealing with these people tired you out. Having to make these investments tired you out. Constantly being taken off track. You know what I mean? Whenever it was that you got your footing good. Like I could see somebody getting real focused and getting real honed in on what it is that they need to do. And then all of a sudden somebody comes with a curveball. It's like always dealing with other people's issues is what tired you out. You're welcome, love. Yep, and with this Ten of Cups, this Queen of Swords, clarifying this Ten of Cups, somebody's judgment is clouded when it comes to this Ten of Cups situation, this wish fulfillment, this family relationship, this actual relationship, whatever it is that you have built, your Ten of Cups, when it's your wish fulfillment, when it comes to your emotions, your judgment is not clear on that. And that's what this Ace of Cups underneath here too. It's like somebody is viewing a situation for it being way better, way useful, way prosperous than what it actually is. And I feel like that's something that you may be getting an understanding with yourself. Again, with beginning to drop this dead weight. That's why I feel like in the very beginning of this, the very first cards that we initially pulled, you were told to step back and reassess this situation. You know what I mean? Stop speaking so much. So I feel like even with this spiritual guidance that you're getting, you know what I mean? And you being able to keep it under wraps, keep it to yourself. It's like, that's good. That's good. Sweetheart, you might even want to check into him. Because the way your feel is just off. Your feel is just off with it. Like I said, I hope that he expresses the same emotion that you express, because how can I explain it? It's like as long as you comfortable with being the chaser, he always gonna run. That's something that you gotta heal and figure out why you even chasing. Cause you supposed to be top tier, baby. You ain't chasing shit. You attracting is what you're doing. Anything that's meant for you is going to come to you. You shouldn't have to chase it. You ain't going to be chasing it and it's going to be running away from you and you running behind. Nah, that ain't meant for you. You're trying to get away. If it's meant for you, you can sit on your front porch and baby, it's going to come and it's going to fall right in your lap, sit in your lap. Hell, you could be asleep, wake up with it. You know. I started with Pisces, murder. We talking about your 12th house energy, love. We all the way at the last row right now. I just was speaking to somebody in the comments, so you're welcome. You're welcome, love. Yep. But with this Three of Cups here, so now we got the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups out here. I don't know exactly what teaming up somebody has did. Somebody may have had a third-party situation in the background that you were unaware of that was throwing the energy off in this dynamic. If this was a partnership, they may have had a third party. If this was a family ship, then this person was actually listening to a third party, meaning somebody outside of the family, a friend or something like that, who was very opinionated about family business or different things that they did not know. When this person was coming to them and expressing different things to them from their one-sided point of view. But somebody's judgment is clouded when it came to some type of teaming up. Yeah. And this Two of Cups and this Nine of Wands is definitely a partnership. And this Nine of Wands is going to speak of a partnership that you protected yourself from. You decided to guard yourself, that you're worried about, that you're fearful about. I feel like, again, this person has already taken different actions in the past where you just don't trust. You don't trust them and you don't trust yourself. But it's like you won't remove yourself. I know that's right. I ain't chasing nobody. But with this Ace of Cups, it still speaks of some type of new relationship, some type of new intuition. You have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Again, this could even be a new life or something. Somebody might be pregnant. Somebody could be getting proposed to. Somebody could be, you know, marriage coming, different things like that. But with this Knight of Cups underneath here, we know that this Knight of Cups is a slow moving knight. So this is somebody who's good at talking but slow at taking action. Somebody who's very persuasive, you know what I mean? Somebody who's a charmer. And this could be masculine or feminine energy. But this person is more so trying to bind somebody to a situation, you know what I mean, in order to try to find some type of strength or courage, like to lead them. But with this Eight of Cups, it looks like somebody walks away anyway. And they get into their emperor energy, you know, when it comes to the investments. That it seems like everything is about investments for you. Like what you're willing to put your time into, what you are absolutely not willing to put your time into. What you see as being beneficial and what you know is not beneficial. You're not letting people do anything, get away with anything. It's like nothing. I really can't even explain it, because it's like you're seeing everything, hearing everything, like you observing everything, and it's like nothing is happening around you. Like not even a piece of paper is falling without your notice. You know what I mean? And again, it's like you're thinking, like, I don't know how else to put it in words. I just say congratulations on your new set of eyes, because it's like you're viewing things from a completely different view. Like, and because of the way that you're viewing them, it's coming with a whole next level of like honesty. Like you're being so honest with yourself and so raw with yourself that you can see clear through people's bullshit, and it's like you're addressing it. Addressing and checking. Look, we ain't gonna do this. And yeah, you might allow it, but I'm not gonna allow it. Therefore, you can't do it. You know? And again, like I'm gonna say for some of y'all too, just learn to pick your words more calmly, because yes, you have the right to express yourself, but it's like the way y'all hawking up on people and the way y'all, you know, it's like you calm that down, baby. You would get a lot more across if you communicated it barely. That's why that speak up came in reverse. Like sometimes know when to bite your tongue, you know. Don't always bite their heads off, for real. For real. Hey, I understand that you sick of them too, but that's part of your journey. Because one thing is like, especially when you're leading and you have your own business and different things like that, you're going to come across all different type of personalities. You're not going to like every single one of them, but yeah, still for the sake of survival of your business or your stability, whatever it is, you may have to deal with different things that you don't like. How often do you cook things that you don't eat because the other people around you eat them and you're cooking? It's your responsibility to provide. You know what I mean? So it's like step up in your boss position. That's just like you see how some of them rappers and stuff like with I'm gonna use like Beyonce or something like that. Okay. So with Beyonce, right? For instance, touch bases. You remember when that ordeal went down with them on the elevator a couple years ago? We still don't know what the fuck happened on that elevator. We still don't know why she turned up the way she turned up on that elevator. And had there not been no cameras in that elevator, we wouldn't know about it altogether, because they were so tight-lipped about the whole situation. You know what I mean? It's like the way that you maneuver, and it's for the sake of saving face when it comes to your brand, your business, the way that you present yourself. Because you see, even on the song, what she said, of course, sometimes shit go down when it's $1 billion in the elevator. Do you hear me, baby? Yeah, shit gonna go down. You leveling up. but it's how you manage through that. One thing a person couldn't take from her was her respect. Like, they respect, because it's like that's what they stood on. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I'm gonna leave you to make your observations, your whatever it is. Put whatever you want to go together in your mind. But it's like, you know what the real deal is. You know what I mean? So it's like just always remembering the main goal at hand. And not letting nobody deter you from that. But it's like you got it. I promise you, you got it. Because like I said, it's like with your new sight, you can't not see. With your new sight, you ain't even acting like you don't see. Like, you, like, if anything, you might be taking a little bit, but you still taking it for what it is. And what I mean by taking a little back, you might be like, for real? But it's like, oh, okay. You know, you right on next to the next thing. Let me see how I need to maneuver then, since this and that going on, because I ain't allowing that shit. You know what I mean? And it's like it's working for you. You're not hurting yourself. You're not hurting nobody. So it's like it is what it is. You standing firm. You standing on shoulders, toes, chest, necks. Baby, you standing on everything. On everything. And I ain't gonna tell you that you're wrong, because it seemed like you got all right to stand exactly how you stepping. I just feel the need to tell you, you know, like Spirit said, just watch your tongue a little bit. You never know who's watching. Or you never know, you know what I mean, when you might have to revisit something, or even like that speaking out of anger. You know, things be different most of the time once the swelling go down. When the swelling is up, yeah, you know what I mean? It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of tension. But then now you got to go back and apologize for things when you know when it was getting ready to leave your lips, your mind told you, wait a minute now, don't, you know what I mean? Tighten up. Like, start hearing it the first time. Start hearing it the first time. No, you ain't got to take nobody bullshit at all. I'm just saying, use your discretion, babe. That's all you got to do. Use your discretion. Every action don't deserve a reaction, nor do every rebuttal deserve a response. Like, just know, you know what I mean? Stay true to you. Keep your main objective. That's up to you. Shit, the only thing is, when you scream it, do they hear you now? Or do your ears be plugged, your heart be beating, and you the one with the headache? Do screaming work? When somebody scream at you, do you hear them? Because I know if you come to me and you talk to me and you have a conversation with me, we good. But as soon as you start talking at me and you start yelling at me, baby, you talking to yourself. I'm not hearing shit that you saying. I ain't even trying to hear nothing that you saying. Because it's a certain level of respect that I demand if you're going to communicate with me. You could easily not say nothing to me and we'll both be just fine. You know, I feel like that's more beneficial, you know, for me. And therefore, because I don't accept those things from people, I definitely don't come giving that to people either. Like I said, not even a nasty person want to deal with a nasty person. Like, you know. Let others jump their kids with autism and give them a traumatic. I don't know what you talking about, Mata. You sound like you got some personal stuff that you need to, you know what I mean, communicate. Like, all of that, somebody kids getting jumped on and all the rest of that, that's something that the law enforcement need to handle. That's something that you shouldn't be, somebody shouldn't be looking at a tarot reading if that's what they into for that. That's something that need to be handled hands-on. Because I know, shit, if you do something to my baby and my baby got a defect or anything, like, you just, yeah, nah, I ain't even finna do that. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a way to handle things. Hey, good afternoon, good afternoon. No, Hey, I'm starting to feel like you trolling, and if you trolling, I'm gonna just get your ass up out of here though, cause you this ain't making sense. It ain't making sense to me right now. It ain't making sense. And that's me being all the way honest with you. Yeah. But yeah, y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all. For real, for real. What you say, every time we link, we make things happen. It sure is. Look at that. What the fuck are you talking? Hey, the confusion, the look of confusion. Cause yes, that's the type of look that you getting. Cause that shit not too strange for me. I done banished the biggest to the smallest. And that shit is not confusing me either. Which is why if I feel like you're continuously trying to throw confusion at me, I'm gonna just get you up out of here. Because we don't lead with that in here. That's what I'm saying. It's getting real weird. Like real weird. And nobody knows you to know anything about your bubble. Like it's strange. Oh, and then she got her little brother Charles done came. Yeah, let me get both of y'all asses up out of here. Charles Avon, the Chipmunks need you. Look, so appreciate it. Because that was strange. That was strange. I always tell people that when we come, our vibe is not like that. So don't come over here with them weird ass vibes. I'm pretty sure that you have more groups that you can get with that will be on that same type of energy with you. But baby, we is all about healing and blessings and protection over here. We don't do all that strange shit. We definitely ain't chasing nothing that ain't chasing us, especially not when it comes to no feminine or no masculine, baby. We the chosen ones. We ain't choosing. We ain't no assistant pimps. And we ain't no hoes either. When you say we like money, Mike. What he say? Pimpin'. We ain't we ain't doing that. For real. Yeah. It mainly be like distractions. It be like a distraction. Hey, but see, my thing is I am absolutely willing to invest, because, even like as far as the attention thing and different things go like that, it could be like a simple misunderstanding. You know what I mean? And oftentimes it be a lack of understanding that people communicate, say different things to you for. So once you touch bases with them and you guys are able to get a better understanding, then you don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean? As much. But if you know that you're speaking to a person and you giving them clear directions or different things like that, and it's like after a while you're being so clear that it's like they have to be intentionally trying to misunderstand you, it's like, yeah, ain't nobody finna do that. Thank you. Hey, I always say they're not even nasty. People want to deal with nasty people. We got enough people like that in the world. I'd be damned if I'm gonna add to that. I promise you. I ain't never adding to that. They done told us since we was kids that misery loves company. We've been hearing that term even before we fully knew what it meant. But as an adult, it's a whole lot more clear understanding to that. You know what I mean? And you can only be company to misery if you allow yourself to be company. You have to go there. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, nah, I refuse to go. I refuse to go. It's too much fun on the other side. The side with the light on it. I don't like all the confusion and the darkness and the cattiness and all. I don't take all that. I don't take all that at all. But yeah, y'all. I gotta get ready so I can run out the door. I definitely want to touch bases with y'all. Look, and y'all know I was coming at 12 if I wasn't coming at any other time. Because y'all, I love y'all. Y'all my babies. My 12 o'clock crew, I promise you. It's a couple, I ain't even gonna say step kids. Cause baby, I had a stepchild and that's my baby. So I'm gonna say step cousins. like a cousin of a cousin or something y'all didn't grow up with. They only be around when that person come around. That you know what I mean? They can go on with that shit. I keep my love bugs in my babies. You know what I mean? But them step cousins, And say, I asked my mama if you was my real cousin, and she couldn't even explain to me where you fit at. That's how I know. You're a step cousin. Hey, it's a tool for darkness used to gain for real. That confusion, yeah. Hey, because it mainly be projecting. They be trying to throw the confusion at you, so it'll throw your understanding off, and then they can get the understanding while you get the confusion, because they're completely aware of the fact that they throwing something at you that's gonna be hard to, you know what I mean, navigate. So if they do throw it at you and you do get caught up in it and get lost, they like that. Like you see how she was like, oh, look at your face. And it's like, what do you mean look at my face? Hell, my face looks confused, darling, because I am confused. Like I don't have an issue with expressing myself. If I am lost, I'm lost. The thing is, once I allowed you to know, though, that I was confused, then you should have done something in order to give me clarity if you truly had clarity, but she did not. You know what I mean? It's kind of like pointing at somebody and laughing, and then you want everybody to keep pointing at them and laughing, but what are we laughing at? You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, from India. Yeah. It was more so catching you off guard, but I love them people too. Pop quiz. Hello from India. Hello from America. Hey, I don't know what I be watching. I do that. The Americas. I do have clarity. You are welcome. Love you too. Love you too. True, I never received. True. I never received any clarity. Are you saying as far as that conversation, or clarity on what? Sex versus intimacy equal relationship. Any clarity on what? When did you come? On where I stood with them. With who? It sounds almost like you came into a collective reading, asked me a personal question, and I didn't get your personal question, and therefore you didn't get the clarity. But I don't understand who are them. You in love with the Aquarius ex who breasted me. I'm sorry. Girl, she said I fell asleep. Was we on here talking that long? Let me see that. Oh, betrayed. Girl, when I say that brat said or whatever you said, when I say I picked up that phone to Google that word because I did not know what you was talking about. Baby, you see me? Hold on 1 minute. That's what I'm saying. That's how y'all get to it. Somebody say something to you, you don't understand, put that ass on pause. Look, get that phone, use that Google, baby. We gonna figure it out. So, ex who betrayed me. Look, I'm sorry. Give me a little bit more. What is it? Clarity were you looking for on the ex that betrayed you? The one thing that I've been getting y'all to tap into, right, is you have this person that betrayed you because of your light. And what I mean by your light is the essence you bring, the way you speak, the energy you carry. A lot of y'all was with people that was in competition with you. but still with you at the same time. Let them come. With that bankruptcy or whatever it is that you have going on, tell them take that shit to court. We already got it understood with that first deck that you gonna come off that court position with it being in your favor. Tell them take that shit to court. Don't let it stress you out. Don't let it stress you out. Wait till you get your paperwork or whatever and show up when you need to show up. If you already did bankruptcy, then all that shit's supposed to be up off your credit and everything else like that. Should nobody else be coming to you for nothing. So let them go through the proper branches in order to handle it. Yeah. I won't worry about it. Block the number. Block the number on your phone. Let them not call you no more. And yeah, what a lot of y'all done did is y'all done, you don't even know you are in competition with another. Yes, I was going to say that, but it's because they're viewing you as the competition. You're not viewing them as competition. You're viewing them like you're doing a team, a joint, something together. You know what I mean? They're viewing you as competition. It's like it has nothing to do with you. The only thing that you are guilty of is matching your energy up with somebody that had a lower vibration than you. And because their vibration is lower than yours, you have to lower yours in order to meet them. The only difference is they can't heighten theirs in order to meet you. So either you're constantly going to be in a position where you're lowering yourself, or you got to get the F up out of there. Because if they not growing, they not healing, they're never going to be able to come and meet you where you at. It's forever going to be a cycle of you having to come down here to see them. And you happen to come down here to see them, they mad when you up here. When you bring your ass down here with them, they cool because they can look you in your face. They mad when you up there because then they got your ass to kiss. And that's how I'm going to say it when they at the bottom. They cool when you down there with them because then they can keep eyes on you, know what you're doing. It's always their own insecurities, for real. Always. All the way down to when y'all come across people, because I get the vibe, like y'all have a lot of people like that really don't like y'all. And what I mean by don't like you, it's like you could have one conversation with somebody. You could have a friend where you go out with your friend, they bring their other friends, and it's like these bitches are just jealous, or these men acting like bitches. You know what I mean? If it's a masculine energy I'm talking to, like they just hating. You know what I mean? It's like I don't even know them. Like I don't even know them, and they feel a certain type of way about me and don't even know me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no. That has a lot to do with your light again. You know what I mean? It's the energy that you give off. They be hating. Listen, dog, I'm finna get my butt up off of here because I said I was been supposed to be up off of here 20 minutes ago. I got somewhere to be, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna try to touch bases back with y'all in a little bit, maybe in a couple hours. If not, I'm gonna try to download me a video. If we don't even get to that, then 9 times out of 10, we gonna be in the same place tomorrow because y'all my babies. I'm gonna show up for y'all just like how if I got to punch a clock, I'm gonna show up to work. Y'all my work. Y'all my work. Like this healing journey is my work. This is love. I feel like it means something to me to be able to at least give y'all, I don't give a fuck if it's the answer to one question that you have. Whatever it is that we doing together, baby, I'm going to make sure that I show up so we can fucking do it. I promise you that. Love you too. I promise I love y'all. Hey, and that's another thing I thought about too. Like you be telling them you love them. I'm like, I really do love them, right? And I know that it's real love because I don't even fucking know y'all individually, but I can feel it. That's how I know it's authentic. Like it's so pure. It's so pure. And the mere fact that we are able to give this to each other, we got to understand that that's why them outsiders don't fuck with us like that either. They don't even know how to give love when they in the same immediate space with a person. And they got our old happy-go-lucky asses on the internet, and we know how to do it, and they ain't even seen each other face to face. Fucking haters. You're welcome. You welcome, love. You keep on elevating, I promise you. One day when you up there, you gonna have somebody, y'all gonna bump foreheads, because they gonna be on that same cycle with your ass. I promise you. You ain't gotta lower yourself to meet nobody. I already told you, you ain't chasing it, you attracting it, baby. It's gonna come to you. For real. Yeah, he was trying to get you to take care of him. Look, see you later, y'all. I'm gonna tap back bases with y'all. Love y'all.